All right, so yeah, what's your name, man, and what did you just do?
What's up? I'm Christian Almina. I'm a player from Colorado. I just took a charity event, kind of like a small regional, it was like 107 people. So yeah, I was playing prank kids. A lot of people know me for playing prank kids, so let's get right into the profile.
All right.
So I played pretty standard, 2, 3, 3, and 3. Decided with 2 because I'm not playing poly. I saw a lot of people were playing poly. Decided against it because I felt one normal summon plus, like with a +4, +3, whatever you get is enough. So I just felt like that was fine, you know. 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, 3 Gamma, Driver, and 3 Joel. So I played a lot of hand traps. So I guess the thing was I was preparing for Drytron and Tri-Brigade because they're everywhere, you know. Drytron I just felt like was kind of like an FTK going first if you don't stop them, you know?
Yeah.
And I actually didn't. I played 1 in the first round and never saw it again. This card is an FTK against Tri-Brigade though, like seriously. Like that card's insane. And then this came up a few times as well. I was pretty happy with it. This was kind of performed a little worse because I didn't play too many Drytrons, but you know, and then Ash obviously performed very, very good.
Performed like Ash is supposed to perform.
Exactly, yeah. As far as spells, 3, no terraforming, 3 of that, and 1 of that, and then 2 of this. So, in all of my builds that I've topped with so far, I've played 3 Thunder Dragon Fusion. I think this card's insane. Just because the deck naturally loses to Nibiru, and this allows you to play through it, so you just go end phase, and then they'll nib you, and then you activate this, and it's technically full combo, right?
Yeah.
Really good. And then Poly, I tested it. It was good. I just didn't like that you Poly, and you still play into Nibiru, and you end with Toad, but like you don't get it before 5 summons. I mean, you can force it, but you don't really... how you say, like, you don't really plus off it, if I guess that makes sense. Like, you don't go full combo. You don't, like, I don't know. It just didn't feel natural to me. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to play the 1 card starter till they hit the deck, and then I think Poly will come back to the format. I still think that maybe Poly at 1 is fine, you know. I'd probably maybe test with it more in the future, but this was perfect. Like, it's just really good. And then play through hand traps, call by instant fusion, and then the triple talents. This card is just insane. With everybody playing a bunch of hand traps, Tri-Brigades running around, everything's activated, even the mirror. Just being able to like force them to activate something in main phase and then, you know, draw 2, extend, or take something of theirs. So yeah, just really good. And then that's broken and that's broken. I saw these so much in the top cut, it was insane. And then last card in the main deck, 3 droplet. Card overperformed as well. I was really, me and my friend were doing some testing. He was playing Tri-Brigade or Bird Call, and he kept ending on. So I was playing initially Drytron, and he kept ending on the statue, and I couldn't out the statue. So I was like, dude, like I'm not gonna play a deck that loses to a statue. Like I can't, you know. So I ended up playing Prank Kids, and I was like, I'm gonna just add these in just for, you know, if I can't hand trap you to death, I'm just gonna drop it. So.
As someone who plays a version of Tri-Brigade with the barrier statue that effed me up in like round 6.
Yeah, drop this, no joke, man. It's really good. I guess side deck. I played Pink, 3 Lancia, 3 Shared Ride, that card, 3 Twin, and then MVP, 3 evenly. Yeah. This card just destroys Tri-Brigade. Any of the rogue decks is just not fun for them, you know. You just evenly them, and then they don't really have much of a choice but activating all their cards or they lose everything, you know. So it's just really good. And then Shared Ride came up as well. This card helped me not die a few times, just activating it and then being able to draw into like the hand traps that you play is really, really good, especially if they ash you on your normal summon.
Yeah. How often when you activated it did people try and like take essentially the max C challenge with them?
So I'd say most people did. The only person that didn't was the other Prankis player in the top 8, was it Penn? Right? Yeah. He played around it like really, really well. Actually, everyone else was like, "Oh, I'll just do it." And I ended up drawing 1 to 2 cards every time I activated it. So
is that why you went Veiler over Imperm?
Yeah, Veiler over Imperm, because just Imperm activating it when you have cards on field, like you can't, right? So like you want to see like hand traps you can activate. Obviously, what's it called? Gamma's a little bit different, but even then, like just drawing the extra cards is just broken, you know.
Yeah.
That card I never saw all day, unfortunately. But I did. I mean, I saw this, right? I can't really complain.
Yeah.
And then this I never saw all day, and then I actually didn't see this all day as well, except in theory, this card's insane. Like, right? It's a dweller, right?
Yeah.
That's basically what it is, and like a lot of the decks are graveyard centric this format. So, and then Twin was also really good against the mirror and some of the rogue decks. So, and as far as extra deck goes. 3. Some people play 2. Debatable. I like 3. 1. I was playing 2 for the longest. I did miss it a few times when I wanted to OTK, but at the end of the day, I didn't need it. It was kind of just win more to have the extra copy.
Mm-hmm.
And then Unicorn, access code, that combo's insane. You bait so much with that. Like, Unicorn effect, negate, and then link into this and effect, and it's like, okay, like you just play through 1 disruption, maybe more disruption with the prank kids, and it's just, insane. And then this came up in the last match. I don't know if you guys saw.
No, we watched that. That's what won you the game.
Yeah, that card was insane. So I went battle phase against my buddy, and I evenly'd him, and then he left the anti-spell, and I thought I was screwed for a second, and then I started comboing, and I was like, oh, I'm just going to end on the Predaplant, and then just full combo you anyways, so.
And I asked him.
Yeah, exactly. And then, as far as the fusions go, I played double of this. I think this is huge. A lot of people don't do that. Obviously some of us do it still. I just think that with the instant fusion, it comes up so much, and then you want to do the other one in the same combo, right? Like, if you're extending with the instant fusion and using this as link material, using the other one throughout at the end of the combo comes up, like, especially if you're playing greedy. So, one washer came up again. This card is just literally these. Like, this card equals these. Like, that's really all it equals. And then double Butler. I went into 2 quite a few times. Again, Thunder Dragon Fusion lets you play through everything, and it's, obviously it's once per turn, but like, whenever this card resolved, you're pretty much winning the game, right? Like, if they can't play through it, it's GG. So, yeah, that's pretty much the deck profile, though.
Awesome. And what did you win? Are those readily available?
Let's see what
Halifax.
I got a Lightning Storm, and then
A Starlight
case,
Lightning
yeah.
Storm for winning, and then an entire case of product.
And then, not to mention, they gave us this, which is like, so, how did he explain it? He was
It's
like,
a pin of Eyes of Anubis from
yeah, it's a
first edition cards. How many
exactly.
first edition cards went into that?
I have no idea, probably a lot.
And there's 2.
Yeah, seriously, and there's 2, yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
crazy.
pretty much, it was an awesome event. Shout out to Ellis again. Shout out to RMC. That was a good event.
Another one.
Hopefully it's bigger next time. Shout out to my team, Mango, Octo, Matt, Elo, Vic, fucking Ramiro. Shout out everybody. It was really fun event. Yeah, I can't wait for the next one.
You finally didn't come in second, though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, finally, for like CLS 1, CLS 2, second place. Last charity event was pretty big too, second place. And then this one, it's like, okay, finally, like, I got my W in. So, yeah, it was
Awesome. Well, congrats, my dude.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. Awesome.